Okay, Pagley, this is a really nice job for your one of your first times running these routes. I want to go over a few points, a few teaching points. We'll let this run one time so you can see it. Okay, I'm going to bring it back in slow motion. So let's look at this start. Okay, you can see there's a little bit of a false step right there with your front foot. You shouldn't need to lift that foot. You should be rolling off of that front toe and driving that back foot up. So work on keeping this foot stationary, driving this foot up, this elbow goes back, and our goal is to get vertical as fast and as straight as possible. So I think you can get out of the box a little bit faster. Okay, here. And this is what we're going to spend a lot of time working on, is this, what we call the transition period here. So the goal is to run full speed, arms pumping. You can see here, you're standing straight up. That's a no-no. Okay, let's rewind this back and see how you are right here. Okay, we want to stay in this position. Forward lean. Okay, so now we're coming up here. You can see the cone. You start to choke the motor, but when you do that, you stand up and you sit back. Alright, so this is a definite no. Your head should be the last thing that comes around. So if we think about this in three parts. Part one. 1, 2. I'd rather you stick your outside foot right there. So take a big step here. 1, stick. Now, when we stick that foot in the ground, we want to put ourselves in a good balanced position. You can see you're really close together, so you want to have more balance there. Get that other foot outside a little bit. Okay, so step one is we're going to stick our foot in the ground. We're going to have our head and shoulders over our toe. And from here, we're going to balance and rip our left arm to pull our hip and pull our whole left side open, and as we do that, we're going to rip the head around. But it's a very quick cadence of plant your outside foot, rip, and then your head comes around last. Okay, now in this instance, you can see you're still going forward and you're trying to turn. So look at this right here. This is not an athletic position. You got your body going all kind of different areas, okay? We want to move our body in a single plane in a nice fluid motion. Now, you're a hell of an athlete, so you pull this off. But if the field was wet, if the field was kind of chewed up, if it was cold, you're going to fall right here. So we'll work on that. Get in here, plant, rip, head, catch. Nice job catching. I can see your eyes are up on the ball. Ball's coming in hot. It's a tough catch. Another thing, see how your hands are kind of all over the place there? We want to keep our hands in a nice compact position. As soon as we come out of this cut, right here, we should not be dropping our hands. See how your hands are dropping down there? Hands should be up, ready to catch the ball. So if our hands are up, this is going to be a little easier catch. So you had to make that movement, bring your hands up, and when the ball's coming hot like that, that can throw you off. Nice recovery. I mean, you're a really good athlete, and I think we can really fine-tune these routes to get you some separation and get you some catches in open space. Okay, so that's what we're going to work on. I'll let it run through one more time in slow-mo. Yep. Cheating on the head. All right.